What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video from beautiful Kauai. Let me let you guys see what I'm looking at here. So it is early morning, probably about 6:30 a.m. And if you don't know, I believe we're 3 hours up, either 2 or 3 hours up from Pacific Coast time. So I'm a little out of sorts because usually right now it's like 9 or 10 o'clock in California, but in Hawaii it is earlier. So it's like I said, it's like 6:30, something like that. But nonetheless, just want to talk a little bit about the current status right now when it comes to politicians making the right decisions and providing for the American people. Now, we need to start thinking about this along different lines. And I'm saying this because I think our expectation is that we provide money to the government by paying taxes, and not just income tax. We pay taxes for a lot of different things. When you buy things, when you purchase products, you're paying taxes on those products. There are a lot of property tax. There's so many different taxes that are out there, and all that money goes to different governments, okay? Federal government, state government, local government, and we should expect something in return. This shouldn't be one of those situations where you just pay money out and you don't get anything back from that. You don't receive any services for that. So it would be much like this. Let's say I go to a restaurant and I have other people with me and I'm paying the bill. So I want to get what I want. However, they're choosing what I get. And I have to accept what they give me with my own money. Doesn't sound right, does it? I mean, to me, it sounds like if that's the situation where they're paying or they're choosing my meal, I should be able to at least let them know exactly what I want, and I would expect that I get that because it's my money. And so I hear this a lot when I hear people talking about we don't have any power, when I hear people talking about the fact that our government isn't working, and I say this myself, government's not working, they're not functioning properly. So there has to be something that we do as Americans to let politicians know that we are not satisfied with what they're doing. And that is voting. And that's why voting is so important. That's why you're seeing now with the voter rights bills that are coming out in all these different states, as well as the federal government. They have a bill that's on the table, or at least it was on the table, and now it looks like they're gonna revamp it and put it back out there. But it's one of those situations where we, as the American people, need to let politicians know we're dissatisfied with what they're doing. And the best way to do that is to vote them out of office. And so that's one of the reasons why I started really doing these daily videos and talking about these different issues, because I think they're very, very important. Because we saw in the pandemic, yes, the CARES Act came out in March of 2020, and that provided assistance to Americans and businesses, as well as we saw big corporations. I just did videos talking about the airline industry and how they benefited from the funding, the stimulus package funding. And what did they do with it? We saw and we see now that there are issues. They don't have enough staff because they laid a lot of people off, or they asked people if they wanted to retire early and gave them a golden handshake, so gave them bonus money just to retire. So we saw that, and then we saw follow-up stimulus package with $600 stimulus checks, and then we saw after that, when the Biden administration came in, they also provided $1,400 stimulus checks, as well as PPP money, EIDL funding for businesses. So we saw that the government was there, but in my opinion, this is just my opinion, they didn't act fast enough. And it took a lot to get to that point. And so if it's our money, if we're paying taxes, we should have much more of a say in how it's being spent. And I think the best way for us to do that is by calling on our congresspeople, is by letting these politicians know, look, this is our expectation. You are spending our money, so we want you to spend it the way we see fit. And so one of the things when you're out here, and I'm telling you, it's just beautiful, check this out. One of the things that I have noticed just being out here, it allows me to reflect on just different things that are going on. The rat race, right? The daily rat race that we all deal with on a day-to-day, and we're going to work, are dealing with problems. It's good to get away, because then you can start reflecting and thinking about different things. And I was just thinking about that today. And I'm telling you, when it comes down to situations like this, we need to hold politicians accountable. And that's what I have today for this video. So if you guys have questions, post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you think I'm on the right track? Do you think we should be voting a lot of these politicians out of office because they are not there to help the American people? And we know this. We know that it's a power struggle. That is the focus. And so let me know what you guys think down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.